The bonds between animals and their owners are so strong that distancing can be very painful for both. Watch this video until the end and be moved by some scenes of reunions between animals and their owners. This boy lost his car, but was able to recover what was most valuable to him. His beloved Cadella Jolene was abandoned in another state, but now she is finally home. This beautiful monkey is Limbon, and he is more than happy to see his adoptive parents again, as they haven't seen each other in 3 years. Watch this wild lioness turn into a playful kitten when she meets a man who saved her many years ago. This boy broke down in tears, but not because he wanted this gift for a long time. In fact, this is Piper, his lost pug, who was given to him when his brother lost the battle against cancer. The dog of this young man was also lost, and he had already lost hope of seeing him again. Fortunately, the end of the story couldn't be better. If you think rabbits don't feel affection, then just watch the little rooster greet its shy owner after a very long vacation. Just look at how Smokey runs faster than he can to say thank you to the veterinarian who saved his life and rehabilitated him for 2 long months after a terrible fire. A volunteer named Miro and the monkey he saved from hunger can only be seen once a year when the circus arrives in town, but each of his encounters is simply exciting. A priceless schnauzer named Casey has not seen the person he loves most for 2 long years. It is not to be admired that he was so happy that she even passed out, but everything is fine with her, do not worry. This lion clearly had other plans, until suddenly he heard the voice of his owner that he had not heard for years. The meeting of these 2 friends is more than just a meeting. Attila is an old rifle dog that was preparing to live its days in the shelter after retirement, but his old partner Jacob Perella fought for 3 years for the right to take the dog home and won. This is a very careful lady who seems to be attacked by a furious goose, but the bird was just missing its lady Cindy, and that's how he expressed his emotions. Camels never forget anything. See for yourself. This camel recognized its owner among a group of people and now does not let him go. Here is proof that dogs are not the only ones who yearn for the arrival of their owners at home. This is the reaction of the cat when his father arrived home after a short business trip. This man had been in the army for 6 months, and this is the first thing he did when he returned home. It's as if your dog was telling you everything about what happened while he was away. A German shepherd named Psycho was still a puppy when his owner joined the military service. A year later he sees a stranger at his door, but after a second of flirting, they become best friends again.
After a few vacations, this girl went straight to visit her best friend. Fortunately, her horse didn't react like a horse, like the popular expression. Little Zoe didn't see her grandmother for a week, and that's how she reacted to seeing her. Yes, of course I was talking about a baby monkey. What did you think it was? When this man's dog disappeared 3 days ago, he never suspected that he would find his little Mitzi in a foxhole. This man was only going to feed his swan, but he couldn't contain the swan's gratitude. That's because 2.5 years ago, the poor thing was rescued from his hunters. This baby elephant is so happy to see the woman who took care of him in the zoo that he can't stop kissing her. It's hard to believe that elephants can love like humans. As you know, cheetahs are ferocious enough to tear a gazelle in half, but that's not the case with this beautiful feline named Gabriel. These two met a year ago and haven't seen each other since then, but the wild animal immediately recognized his friend. It breaks my heart that this Chad has not recognized its owner. He disappeared 3 years ago and ended up in a shelter, but now his father found him and she's finally home. This monkey was born with pneumonia and his own mother abandoned him. So Tanya and George decided to raise the chimpanzee as their own child. He will always remember them. The cat of this man disappeared shortly before he moved to Ohio. 7 years later, he still can't believe his 19-year-old pet was found years later in their old house. See how Damien screams at his old friend with hope. He created a gorilla named Kiavi and released him into nature 5 long years ago. But Kiavi recognized this person's voice and doesn't want to let him go again. So how long have you had to stay away from your pet? Tell us there in the comments. If you like content like this, be sure to check out the videos we've selected for you in our suggestions. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and activate our notifications. See you next time.